Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Space Pirates and Zombies 2. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we had last left off, we'd basically been given a blank check to screw around with the universe because we're supposed to wait until we're about level 30, or at least of comparable power, before attempting to fight, if I could actually zoom in on the guy, Jameson. The person who betrayed us all to the zombie infestation. Now, don't mind me as I boost the audio on my end, because I completely forgot to do that. We've also been given another thing that I'm going to see if I can actually... if I can actually open it up. There we go. Mother Nature is a cruel and merciless meat grinder, and the infinite void does not differ. Unless you want someone drinking their Heffensweisen out of your skull, you should leave your fluffy comfort zone and learn as much about this horrific existence as possible. I've prepared a series of extracurricular activities I demand you complete with haste. If the gift of knowledge, experience, and adaptability are not enough for you, there will also be candy. Complete side objectives. Gentlemen, they finally put side objectives back in. And let's see if I can find the side objectives button, if it's not down here. Then it will be somewhere. We also have access to another core part, which I'm probably going to buff in a moment, while we're also trying to boost our station. Who's trying to burn my stuff? Todd Destroyer! No. You're messing with my stuff, but I'm not going to try and kill you over it. Aside from this, I'm trying to ally with one of these guys so they stop raiding me. And let's see, can I find any side objectives? Or maybe I just can't see them because I'm blind as a bat. Maybe I'm not as blind as a bat. Maybe. Where are the side objectives? Oh well. Because I don't feel like sitting around and grinding for forever in order to locate, like, I don't want to sit around and grind for forever in order to try to do in order to just pop in when we're about to complete the game, basically. We're going to be screwing around trying to bash the zombie infestation down to size. Now, of course, this is going to be incredibly difficult because all the zombie infestation is right here. We're going to try to sneak around it. Also, he's repairing himself as of right now. I'm gonna at least wait. Side objective, be a champ. Every starbase hosts a set of arena events. Complete any one of them. Arena events will provide ships while your own ship is safe in port. Good ways to earn EXP, scrap, and relations. We'll deal with that in a second. As of right now, I think I'm going... Oh, wait. It's just the transport. I'm more concerned of if this is Gadzook. No, Gadzook isn't actually joining in the fight. You know what? Let's see what this side objective is like. To the arena. Cadet. I'm not even certain what this arena event is. I just know it's probably going to bore the absolute heck out of me. The Wedge. While the Wedge may be light on shields, the entire right side is lined with anti-missile minigun cannons. You see a volley of missiles incoming, turn your right side towards it, watch them get shot out of space. The left side of the ship is lined with powerful pulse cannons, which are perfect to follow up on the shield-killing ion SRMs on the rear. So I keep this side facing my enemy as much as possible. The volley of missiles gets destroyed before it even hits me. We'll deal with the pulse cannons in a second. I just want to see if their shields go down from this. There we are. Well, I guess this strategy does work. I guess. And I also forgot Arena was ever a thing, which I should probably make use of Arena more in order to be able to try to get Dr. Toxico to ally with me. And I guess if we do this, we'll level up fairly quickly. I guess. What is my ally doing? Howdy. I don't know. He's not repairing. Oh. There's an active infection. Hopefully he's not being stupid. Hopefully. Hey, do you guys have any decent subcores? Yes, you have a decent subcore. Do I have anything worth trading? Well, no, because I want to actually be above 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I guess I could take this Photonitron and trade off, like, 70 dudes to lower the cost. And then we could just shove the core onto here and continue broadsiding. Alternate shipbuilding. While the tractor beam is an effective emergency repair tool, you may seem more interested in using it to fling trash about the void for no apparent reason. As long as you're in an assembly-safe area, free of any ships and stellar objects, we can program the ship computer to reconfigure itself. Just close your eyes and go to sleep, and all the hard work will appear to complete itself. Oh yeah, no, it's the thing I was literally doing before, where I could just right-click and trade objects. So I want to actually get rid of you. And now we have another active subcore. I have still 2 open ports, which I'll probably fill up with just random weapons. Which, random weapons are never as good as literally anything else. But they're better than absolutely nothing. Are you gonna follow me now? Oh, extort a captain. A true pirate relies on extortion instead of wholesale murder. You can demand the surrender of another captain, forcing them to drop some cargo. We'll have negative relations. Well, it's not a humongous issue. You know what? We'll join the transport here. I kind of want to destroy a zombie captain right now. Mostly because I think he's also trying to infest a bunch of people, and I can't exactly let that, like, run free. Like, we'll blow up their side strike craft and then just detonate literally everything else. Oh yes, I'll take the extra armor. Then I'm not even sure what it does. Like, does it repair my health? Does it just put extra armor on my parts? Like, how does that actually work? Seeing instead of just plus extra armor, seeing like extra, like seeing numbers would actually probably be more useful than I currently have. I think I just like detonated our friendly transport briefly. I think my strike craft is being infested, but I can't really allow that to happen. Alright, nothing else is here. Let's get leave. Battle loot. Where were all these tutorials before? Look at this here stuff all tossed about in the void like toilet paper in the wind. But I want the stuff the metal mother full of treasure. Then space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure. Alright, I'm actually curious. What does that part contain? Is that a missile? Just gonna reload. I forget you can manually reload sometimes, mostly because you never want to. Now let's take a brief look at what we're dealing with here. If I can actually grab it. No, it's like 51% infected. Oh well, we're gone. There's an active infection. Do we have any parts that are like horrendously infected? I'm seriously curious now. No, we don't. I don't really care about any of the stuff they could possibly bring, so I'm just gonna take all of it, including the one goon, which I always thought was exceptionally dumb. Are there any captains that absolutely hate my guts? I'm just gonna move to him and try the extortion. And fund expansion. Okay, so it literally is just, here's how the whole system works. Well, that doesn't suck, I guess. Hopefully this extortion is good. I don't want to blow up like most of these captains, but... So why does it cost me scrap to demand surrender? I mean, fine. Is there a weaker one who doesn't hate my guts? Because these are lone captains. Well, a weaker one who does hate my guts. Now, most of them actually do like me. The ones who hate me are those who are, like, equal power.
How can I be of assistance?
I mean, you... unfortunately, kid, you actually are one of the few people I'd probably target normally. Oh, I made a mistake of not going after these right away, because I think that one is now impossible to assail. No, that was always been the main base. Because the other ones I can't touch because I have to go all the way around the active infection. And honestly, I should probably go and deal with those, because those are probably worth a lot more XPs. We're going to make a quick pit stop here and pick up what little res there is. And then we'll continue our attempt at extortion.
Added to cargo.
Now, where are you again? Or did you just leave? Did you just disappear? Where'd you go? Seriously, who had, like, the lowest threat rating?
Howdy.
Oh, you're probably going there to get repaired. Well, I can do a brief extortion just before then.
How can I help you? Well, thanks for nothing.
Eh. Well, would be nice. They're probably getting... Yeah. We have to fund expansion, which is not too horrible. Bounty a zombie base. I mean, I guess. Now I'm gonna have to buy as much res as I physically can get, if not just outright steal it from there. Do you have any res? You do. I will take... Oh, none of... Oh, because that's what happened. They ditched the cargo. And then someone else took it from me because I left. Aren't I smart? No, we're not going to push it. I'd bounty a zombie base. Yeah, I'm going to bounty that small base here and just see what happens. Also, my compatriot seems really, really slow. There. What? Okay, never mind then. I apparently have to have a minimum bounty at least. You're attacking me. Okay, yeah, no, that's where my mistake came in. I should have ran. Let's not attempt this. Let's really not attempt this battle, because it's something I'm guaranteed to not be able to win. Because my wingman's apparently slow. Oh, my wingman nearly died. That explains a lot. What are you trying to do? Like, get my... Oh, okay, and you just got extorted, I assume. Like, can you land here? I mean, we're gonna go back to home territory because Jesus Christ. Timmy, what has happened to you? You are kind of attacking someone of my faction, so I do kind of need to respond.
Yeah, man, come on in. Let me get your coffee.
Like, you might like me,
Nice, thank you.
but I do need to defend my faction.
Take care of my mom calling. See you later.
Yeah, you're making a good choice of running away. You know what? I do kind of need to chase you. Get over here. How quickly can we kill you? That's the best question here. How much firepower do we have to pour down your throat before you end up dead? Or at least we're in close range, which means our main cannons can fire. That's the rest of this that I need to actually see, because if we can kill him fast enough, we can take some free loot. Or effectively free loot, but it looks like he's going to be able to run off in just a second.
I love you.
That's nice, Timmy. Now, if I remember correctly, this is actually a pretty decent part. Oh, are you sure it's not this side? What wing side is it? Unless he's the rear. I think it might actually be the rear. I can't tell. No, they're engines. My engine's better. Unfortunately.
Religion successful.
Alright. We're at home base. You can at least fix yourself. Mr. Mayor, at least doing that. Excellent. Now, perhaps my home base actually has something decent going on with it? Mining operation? Never seen that before. There's an illegal mining operation here. There's certainly some res nearby, but the area is likely to be defended. You'll suffer no negative relation repercussions if you decide to invite yourself to the party. I mean, I guess. I've never seen this before, so I might as well check it out. Mining op. We have a galaxy-wide shortage of res, but we certainly don't have a sabotage shortage of poor saps combing the void looking for more. All the potent res fields have been catalogued, yet every so often someone finds an oasis of the stuff. It's not exactly legal to be harvesting it without the proper drilling equipment, but who's enforcing that? Exactly, we might as well drop in and take our pound of flesh too. There's a lot of strike craft here. My guess is this is going to have a fair amount of res in it, so I guess we just blow up asteroids and see what we can find? That's what I'm gathering from this. Or not. You know, it'd be great if they actually had the old res system from before, because I actually did enjoy that to an extent. Unless those are the crates they're talking about. I mean, it is my territory. most certainly is, so I guess... I do deserve all this res, after all. Unless that's actually one of the res-infused ones, because I could see it glowing slightly off in the distance. I mean, these little exploration exercises generally don't suck, because I'm not very well versed in the game. Seems like they added a lot of stuff in, like, the short time I was away. Alright, let's see what your strike craft can actually bring. Like, I will gladly deplete everyone of whatever strike craft they brought to this fight, because this place is mine by right, considering it's in my bloody territory. So they either pay the tax, or die horribly. Now they're attacking my bad side. I lost a strike craft. That's actually pretty annoying. But it seems like we're actually depleting them quite efficiently with what we got going for us. I also kind of want to level up so I can have more strike craft in the field, considering I'm always outnumbered to these things. And these guys are just, like, they're really annoying bees. They follow the bee philosophy of just, like, swarm the opponent and get them out of there. Which, if I can't put up an equivalent swarm, that's when we have problems. Now, do you guys actually have anything else going for you, or are you just kind of dead in the water? Alright, let's grab some more crates. I think we also lost the other res asteroid. Yeah, as there's no one left here to stop us, I might as well take everything I can grab. I mean, being fully restocked on res is fantastic, because then I don't have to actually go and harvest it actively. So I guess these mining ops are actually pretty decent for that. Aside from this, there is something else I really should talk about, because I'm really happy that the computer's finally stable again. What I basically did was, I didn't reinstall Windows 7, which may still be a mistake, but I basically reset the entire PC. And reinstalling Windows 10 on here through the in Microsoft function, which might be a mistake. Might be. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like there's a humongous issue with this. In that the game actually seems freaking stable. Audacity's not dropping the audio for no apparent reason, thus I have to actually add in the dead silence to make it so everything syncs up properly. Because for those wondering, or those who like watch my videos regularly, that's basically what I had to do in order to make it so the audio was syncing properly. Just add a bunch of dead silence, which might seem like why all my videos sounded so weird. And needless to say, I actually absolutely despise doing that. I'd rather you guys have the full experience, that you wouldn't miss anything, no matter how dumb I sound occasionally, because I realize how idiotic and imbecilic I sound occasionally. I'd rather you guys hear that than hear dead silence. I'm fairly certain most of you would agree to it. Most of you. But I'm hoping that next time I get a chance to play SPAZ, it'll be under more favorable circumstances, i.e. I don't have like a bit of a time limit today, because I have got to finalize what might potentially be a new part-time employment for myself. Which, if I can grab that, you guys will probably see more consistent video making, because I won't be being screwed over by the amount of hours I keep getting. As I do have other obligations, such as this, that I would like to do in the same day as I go to work, but I'm always dead tired by the time I leave work. Which usually ends up being problematic, because if I'm dead tired, I don't feel as if I'm actually funny. But you were never funny in the first place. Well, you might be right there. I'm at least moderately entertaining, or at least the game is. I like to think. Ugh. Anyway, enough about my self-esteem issues. Enough about the deeply rooted self-esteem issues that have existed for millennia. We're here to continue mining. Although, honestly, I think this is getting to, like, EVE Online levels, so I might just run around, grab all the res from the crates, and then just leave. It'll blow up any that we come across, but anything else can just go suck it. Are the missiles following my cursor? Huh. Interesting, so I can't keep the missiles in flight. So can I theoretically have, like, a swarm of missiles that just follow me everywhere? Well, that is surprising. I did not expect a secondary group to appear. I mean, I kind of don't want to lose all my strike craft, but I think that's where this is going. I guess it's also to make it so it's like, oh, you destroy the first wave, you can't just loot what is effectively, like, currently there's 150 res just out there and available. And I just think the game developers decided, just min-max games decided, I'm not going to give you 150 free res in any game, because res is supposed to be, like, the most valued resource. I'm literally just running around looting it all. Alright, there goes my strike craft, meaning I'm now actually at risk for death. I mean, I could easily shoot down most of these given time. It's just aiming at them all is a trying experience. Just because it's getting difficult to finagle it, plus they don't seem to die for whatever reason, half the time. Like, if I could actually properly broadside my opponents, that'd be great. Like, a few more active hits on them, that would be fantastic. Okay, there my shield comes back up. Unfortunately, I don't have half my other stuff that I would usually use, because I kind of need my engine, or I think I lost a weapon. Alright, who's close to me now? There. Oh, can I not fire my missiles? What's their logic behind that? Yeah, no, that is my engine that I don't have. Alright. Now, time to hit this missile boat and see if I can get rid of it, because that'll just leave one remaining. Hopefully it'll leave, like, a little scrap pile that I could loot from afterwards. Time to do a bit of a battlefield repair, though. There we go. That's because I want the minigun for this missile boat. Like, for right now, it should start firing on these missiles and getting rid of them. And you're gone. But, it turns out my ship's actually not as strong as I thought, considering this mining op kind of destroyed me. Fine, we'll charge it. Are you happy now, game? Why does the targeting screw up at this distance? The missile, like, sniping missile ships existed beforehand. And they didn't suck. We'll go take... We're not going to even bother trying to take another crate, because for all I know, it'll boost up the alert level again. Considering it started at 9, the first one got the alert level to 1, the next 2 got the alert level to 2. And if it goes any higher, I might just be out of luck. I'll just take what res I can get before having to leave. Well, it says the randomized explosives, which I'm guessing are like unstable res as their justification from before. After harvesting most of this res outlook. Alright, and that should be all. Let's leave. I'm not even sure how much res I got. Not even sure if it was worth it. No, we're not warping out. Don't you dare even insinuate that. We are not warping out. Warping out sucks. But that's worth a little, like a couple hundred res, so I guess it doesn't suck. Alright. Ship is repaired. We're going to grab our personal stockpile, and we're going to fund the expansion several times. Damaged ships. Alert! You have damaged strike craft. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can help these poor strike craft get the medical attention they so desperately need. Yeah, you can't deny it. The cutscenes and like tutorials even have some flavor to them. Like, we'll fix all of them. And then bountying a zombie base will get me to the next level up that we're looking for. I know Jameson's right there. But it seems like there's actually nothing down here, so if you don't mind me... Or if my companion can not full retard and actually follow me... Timmy? Timmy? Timmy, come on. My ship's faster than you. Timmy? Timmy? We'll bounty a zombie base as the final act that we have, because I kind of need Timmy here to attempt an assault, because I need him to ward off any other assaults that might head my way. I mean, we massively outpower the two of them here. But if anything else, we're going to at least add a bounty of a ton of scrap. And we can now use the large part size. Acquire more armor? Or scavenging? While you were sleeping, I connected the data analyzer system to your cerebral cortex. If you select the incorrect button, your brain functions will cease and you will die. No pressure. Honestly, I kind of don't want to be like you, Carl, so I'm going to select the correct button of... armor. We're doing a lot of fight. Oh, come on, I just did a zombie op, you dick. And looks like we're actually actively beating back the zombie infestation. Now, what's going on here? So the zombie alpha is building the Zeta expanse. And looks like this is going to be bountied out if most of these people aren't destroyed. There's been a bounty placed here, so someone should attempt something soon. But I think we're going to end the episode here. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Space Pirates and Zombies 2, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, a comment, or subscribe, for it helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.